Every day, we navigate a steady stream of constant fluctuations. Our physical health, finances, relationships, and societal roles, they all shift without warning. Despite our hopes, there is not a single person on Earth experiencing a constant, unbroken state of positivity across all these areas of life. Yet, we often catch ourselves waiting for some imaginary date in the future. We tell ourselves that once a specific project finishes or a problem solved, everything will finally settle down and be fine. Striving for a perfect, permanent state of positivity is an exhausting illusion. It keeps us trapped, waiting for a finish line that doesn't actually exist. In fact, achieving that permanent positivity is impossible right now. Right now, we are pushing against a massive accumulation of historical and spiritual momentum that we cannot even see. To gain any real control, we must stop running from the reality of our bad days and start confronting the actual root causes of our distress. Breaking this cycle requires us to look past the surface-level stress and examine the mechanics of how this momentum began in the first place. To find that root cause, we have to look at the grand macro context of human existence, which spiritual texts refer to as the eternal world drama. This diagram represents that timeline, mapping out a grand circular cycle. Right now, we are sitting at the very final segment, an era known as the Iron Age or Kali Yuga. As the path descends through these cycles, it shows that human souls are currently in the final, exhausting phase of a very long journey of birth and rebirth. Over the course of this journey, souls gradually lost their spiritual power. They began acting purely in physical body consciousness, making mistakes and logging incorrect actions along the way. The personal problems we face today are the direct result of those historical actions. They pool together as karmic accounts that we now owe. These historical accounts must be settled completely before the soul can return to its pure spiritual home. Our daily hardships are not random bad luck. They are the systematic clearing of our own historical ledger. Let's shift away from the grand cosmic timeline and zoom all the way down into the microscopic internal mechanics of the human mind. All of those past bitter experiences and failures have left deep, unseen scars on our subconscious. Looking at this cross-section of the mind, we can visualize these psychological scars as deep, etched grooves. In spiritual terms, these ingrained subconscious impressions are called sanskaras. Every repeated failure deepens these pathways. Over time, they harden into automatic, default patterns of fear, anxiety, and pessimism. This creates a major problem today. When a crisis hits and we try to simply think positive, that fresh positive input gets swallowed whole and broken apart by those deep negative trenches. Our older, deeper impulses immediately hijack the new resolve, flooding our mind with enough doubt to drown out the original positive intent. Standard positive thinking usually fails during a crisis because it is fighting against deeply entrenched subconscious wiring. The first step to healing this wiring is radical acceptance. We must accept that negativity will inevitably arise as our old karmic accounts finally settle. We have to abandon forced positive thinking and deploy a much stronger tactic, a powerful consciousness of faith. This specific consciousness is the unshakable certainty that no negative scene or situation lasts forever. When the mind is grounded in this perspective, a negative situation is viewed as a temporary scene that must eventually pass, making the eventual resolution feel like a certainty rather than a hope. Building this consciousness requires daily action. It means actively consuming spiritual wisdom and practicing meditation to inject sheer power into our thoughts. This consistent mental reinforcement gradually heals and smooths out those deep emotional scars over time. We transform from victims of our past into highly determined, resilient souls. We now possess the inner power to weaken negative situations, rather than allowing negative situations to weaken us. Placing our daily struggles within this cosmic timeline provides the leverage needed to finally dismantle the cycle of negativity.